Currently going through a Fibro Flair right now, which sucks. It's like all your nerves in your body's misfiring. Highly do not recommend. I was at work. Yes, thank God I work at home. I was working yesterday, and shortly after my first break, everything just went crazy in my body. Like, my back started spasming, and my brain, it was like my brain stopped working. Like, everything was just slow-mo, and my eyes started to get really sensitive to light. Similar to a migraine, but not quite. It's that same hazy feeling you get when you have a migraine, and the same weird nauseous feeling you get with a migraine, but thank God not the actual headache. So knock on wood. If there was wood around me, I would. Maybe there's wood in this, nope, in this headboard. But, so yeah, I had to clock out. And I've been in bed ever since. And fortunately, we have telehealth. So I'm waiting for my doctor, my neurologist, to call me. I already did my telehealth with my primary, and I have another one with my neurologist, and I'm being sent for more blood work and blah, blah, blah. But this fibromyalgia is just, it's not for the weak. It's not. Like, being in constant pain and going around smiling and going about your day is not an easy task. So, yeah, I wanted to do a blog anyway about working at home and having disabilities and stuff. And I'm looking at my lamp and seeing it change colors. It's kind of cool on camera. And my brain just spaced out just now. Yeah, I guess I could do my fibro story. I'm wearing clothes. I know it doesn't look like I'm wearing clothes, but I am. So, yeah, here YouTube. I'm wearing clothes. My fibro story. I had surgery earlier this year, and it was like as soon as I woke up, everything I just felt different. Everything in my body felt different. And it was like the first thing I said to the nurse, because she was standing at my bed doing nursey things on the monitor, I was like, I screamed it too. I was like, something is wrong. Something happened. Something is wrong. And she probably dismissed it because obviously something is wrong. I just had surgery. And she was like, I was like, I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. And it went downhill from there. I mean, I could talk about my hospital experience in another video because that's a whole thing. But my recovery after the surgery was longer than I thought it would be. And I just chalked up everything to the surgery. Like, oh, I'm having a difficult time getting out of bed, surgery. I'm having pain, surgery. I'm not as active as I used to be, surgery, you know? And eventually it became like, this is born in that. And I went to my OB, and he was like, that doesn't add up. He said, you might have an autoimmune. So he told me to go back to my primary to get checked out. I went to a rheumatologist who was not helpful. He diagnosed me with osteoarthritis, but he was very dismissive. And like, I was like, I'm in so much pain. I'm in pain everywhere. Everything hurts. He said, well, tell me what exactly hurts. So I started with my hands, because I get these weird tingling fingers in my hands. And he was like, well, that's nerve damage. I don't deal with that. I deal with the joints and the stuff. So I was like, well, like my knees hurts, and he just focused on the knees. I was like, my back hurts. He just focused on the back. So it was like he dismissed everything else I was saying, and he was just like, oh, you have osteoarthritis in both your knees, and you're overweight. That's probably why your back hurts so much. Bada bing, bada boom, come back in 2 months. He did order some tests for me to do to rule out rheumatoid arthritis, but like, it was very dismissive. It really was. And I feel like the reason why he ordered the test was just like to cross his T's and dot his I's. And then I was like, no, I'm not just taking that answer, because I know something is wrong. And I went back to talked to my primary, and she told me to see a neurologist, which I did. And I found a great neurologist, and she was like, she like sat down and listened. Like, I was ready to come in fighting. Like, I was in my mind, I was Harley Quinn with a bat. I was like, they're gonna listen to me. And I am really wearing clothes, guys. I just took it off my shoulders because my back hurts, but I am really wearing clothes. And yeah, I came in like ready to fight, and I didn't have to fight. She listened, and she was like, okay, yeah, let's do an MRI, let's do blood work, let's do this, let's do that, because she said fibromyalgia. She said it sounds like it's fibromyalgia, but fibromyalgia is a diagnosis where you have to rule out everything else first. So when you went through that process, all the tests came back, everything's fine. I was really surprised the MRI came back fine, because I'm like, the amount of back pain I have, I would have thought I had a herniated disc or something. Everything's fine. And she's like, yeah, it's fibro. So we started physical therapy, and she recommended movement, like to keep your muscle, because you have to keep your muscle moving, because they get tense. Like, I can't sit for more than like 30 minutes or so before everything just starts to tense up. And I have to like kind of shift myself and move myself and get up, and my brain, like I could feel it like go this way, that I gotta grab it back, the way my brain just kind of spaces out. And yeah, so I do physical therapy once a week. I work at home now, which is a godsend, because trying to go to work every day, I'm pressing my finger on the camera because the power just went low. Going to work every day, just getting ready to go to work took all my energy. And the job was a 45-minute commute. So that was like everything I had, all the energy I had just to get to work, between getting ready and driving to work. By the time I got to work, I was like, I was done. I was tapped out. And I was always like in so much body pain sitting at the desk, but it's not a situation where you could just go, okay, bye, I'm not feeling well. Whereas now, working at home, like I bought a desk. I would show it to you if it wasn't so messy, but I bought a bed desk, not a laptop desk that you see. It's an actual desk that goes over your bed, and you could use it as a standalone, like an actual desk. But you can also it has wheels and it rolls up to. I'll put a link in the description to cover the bed, and it's a godsend because I'm sitting at the desk in the morning, and then when my back starts to hurt and I need to recline, I'm not sleeping in bed. Like, it's more like got all the pillows, like you see all these pillows behind me. I have them propped up. I even have this foam roller that I keep on my bed to help with my back, and I prop all that up, and I roll the desk up to my lap, and I work from my bed for like a couple of hours, and then once my back feels a little bit better, I go back to the chair because I don't want to be in bed all day, and I do that all day. Just go from chair desk to bed, chair desk to bed. And the bed desk is like really, God bless the people who invented that, for real. So, yeah, so this is, my Fibro Flair started earlier this week, but it hit hard yesterday. Prior to that, I knew it was coming. Like, I was waking up in the middle of the night, like suddenly, like sharp pains in my legs, or like this sudden need to throw up every night for like the past week or so. So I knew it was on its way, but I wasn't expecting it to hit the way it hit yesterday while I was working. So I'm off today, and I have the weekend, and hopefully by Monday, because today is Friday, so hopefully by Monday I could get back to work, because it's not a salary job. It's by the hour, so I need my coins. So yeah, I just thought I'll jump on and do my first blog. I'm one day behind on the Vlogmas, but I think you guys will brain vlog. You saw that, right? My brain just stopped working. I hope you guys forgive me with the missing the Vlogmas. Anyway, that's all I got to say. All right, talk to you later.